Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to version 3 of this late night cubing stream kind of series I'm gonna start. So welcome all. We had 2 streams a few days ago. They were in the same day. It was pretty exciting, so we're gonna do that same thing again. We're just gonna be practicing here today, maybe answering a few questions that they come up in the chat, and a few questions that I got from my community post I made last 2 days ago. So that's what we're gonna do today, and yeah, let's just have a good time. We're gonna start off with some 5x5 today, move into some 3x3, see what we get. Last time we got a pretty good average. We got like 11s for 3x3, and we got like a 130 or 140 for 5x5, so pretty good averages so far. I'm gonna get set up here. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna see if everything's right. Pull up CS timer here. So we can start off with our solves. I'm gonna go to 5x5 first. Hello everyone. We don't have any people here right now, but hopefully they'll start joining soon. So yep. Alright, I'm just gonna start. I'll see when people start joining in, but yep. Back there. Alright, I'm just gonna start off with 5x5 today. We'll see how many people join. We had 20 people last time, so we'll see how many we can get today. Just warming up with 5x5, and we'll do something more exciting like 3x3 and answer a few questions we got in our last community post. Alright, not a great solve, but not too bad either. 144 right there. Alright. We're just gonna chill here today, do some practice, answer a few questions in the chat if they show up. See if we can get a personal best on camera, maybe. We'll see what happens here today. We got 5 people in here. What is up, everyone? Alright, this is kind of weird getting that live stream in the background, so we're gonna go ahead and move this over here. And yeah, we'll just keep off it here. I'll just check in on chat from time to time, see what is going on. Alright, yeah, I kind of want to see chat, so I'll just pause this. And alright. Didn't do an inspection on that, so not great. I'm gonna restart that solve because I had an inspection, so. Got a lockup right there. Alright, a 146. Not great, but we're just getting warmed up today. So, what's my method? For 5x5, I use a reduction. I tried Yao for a little bit, but it just slowed me down. I'm not great at making those centers once making the edges. And for 5x5, I use CFOP, F2L. I use full OL, full CLL. Yeah, I don't use Yao. Yao isn't really good. I use Yao for 4x4 though, because reduction for 4x4 just doesn't make too much sense. But I don't like using Yao for 5x5, it just takes too long in my opinion. It slows my times down. I prefer reduction. That was a pretty good solve. I got a 126, sub 130. That doesn't happen very often for me, and if it does, probably like a 129. I rarely get something around 126. I believe this is the Yushin Magic 5x5. I don't have the MGC one. Yeah, I have a MGC 3x3, but not a 5x5. Alright. Let's see. There are no good centers to solve here. I'm just going with green. Oh. Alright, 147, our worst solve today. 0.2. It's fine. Okay, we got 2 more solves to go with this 5x5, and then we'll go on to 3x3, which is something more exciting than 5x5. So, yep. We got a 126 in here though, so that's pretty good for me. I think that might be one of my personal bests ever timed or on film, because my last comp PB was 150, so it's just very outdated. Hopefully we can get something better today though. Maybe in the next 2 solves. Probably not this one though. Or maybe it could be a pretty good edge pairing so far. Oh, never mind, we got it blocked up. And this is a bad one. Alright, we're just gonna stop that solve. It was going really well. They had some nice edge pairing in there too, but of course we have to get a lockup. Some nice look ahead in that one. Just gonna go ahead and finish up the solve and then do another one. That was a very bad lockup we had. Alright, we got one more solve to go here. We locked up on that last one, so I just stopped it and we're gonna do another one here. Alright. Oh, I didn't scramble that enough. The centers are way too aligned. Alright. Let's see. What color do we want to start with? I'm gonna go with, let's go with white. Oh, you know what? We're gonna call that finished because we're not in the competition. But in the competition, that'd be a DNF. But since that was that good of a solve, just gonna count it. Why not? It was close enough. That'd be a sub 140 average, which is honestly not that bad for me. So that's good. All right, now we're gonna move on to something more exciting. 3x3. Something we all like, a lot faster, and let's see if we can get some interesting solves in here. All right. And we're actually going to be doing some CS timer generated solves, so we're not just hand scrambling, because hand scrambling is lame on a 3x3. Alright. First 3x3 solve of the day. Let's see how it goes. Alright, a 12-3-3, not a bad start to this session, to this 3x3 session. We got a solid 12 first thing, so not bad at all. Alright, let's see, pretty good scramble here. Alright, 13.358. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, another pretty decent cross scramble we have. Let's see if we can look ahead to the next two edges. up. Oh. Alright, we just messed up that solve on that G perm. You know what? Alright, we can't put in a DNF. You know what? It's fine. We can just let that one go. Nobody's looking. Alright. That wasn't scrambled very well, so we're not going to count that either. We got an 11 on that. Should have been something like a 10, but I did the wrong OLL algorithm, so. Alright. Ooh, we got a 10. Let's go. Our first 10. We haven't had one of those in a long time. That could have easily been a sub 10, but that PLL got me. I did not do great. Something like a J perm or a J or T perm, I'd probably get like an 8, or not an 8, probably like a 9, a low 9. We haven't gotten 10 in a while, especially not on stream. I don't think we got a single 10 last stream, so that's pretty exciting. Oh, that could have been a great solve. I just messed up the F12 pair. And I got a +2. Okay. Alright, that wasn't great, but, you know, I could have easily been like a 10, maybe 11, but I completely screwed up on F2L and I got a +2. Not great. Not great. Not a great cross either. A 13. Man, all these solves could be so much faster, but I'm just screwing up on these finger tricks here. We got a 13 average so far. Could have been a lot better if we had 2 counting 10s. That'd be like a low 11 maybe, or high 11, sorry. Alright, a 12. We're not getting great PLLs here. We're getting like G perms half the time. Not something nice, maybe like a J or yeah, J or G perm or T perm. We could be a lot better here, but it is what it is. There's our first nice PLL, but that was a terrible solve, so not great. Yeah, we got a head here strap. We got a head strap camera here. It's a GoPro with the head mount. Man. We're just locking up. We're not doing great on this cube here. We're locking up like crazy today. You know what? Maybe I'll switch over to another one. We'll see if that can help. This is my old Waylong from YouTube Shop. It's pretty old, but we'll give it a go and we'll see how it is. Maybe it'll give us some better times because I'm locking up very badly on the other one. Alright. Now I gotta make this switch from stickerless to stickers. Or sticker to stickerless. Opposite way. Yeah, I just don't like stickerless cubes in general. Like I like stickerless big cubes like 5x5s or 6x6s, but not 3x3s. They're not great. I got another 15.4, so maybe we'll do some 4x4 today. We haven't done much. Oh, this mic right here, I'm not using it right now, but it's a Blue Yeti. I got it a while ago, so I'm using my GoPro mount right now, or mic, because I can't really connect this Blue to this GoPro, so yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do some 4x4 here. See if we can get some 50s. We got parody. You got double parody. Alright, we got 52 with double parody, so that's pretty good. Yeah, the GoPro is wireless. It's yeah, I'm just streaming directly from a GoPro. You can stream it through the app, so I don't need to, route it through the computer or anything. We're locking up. I think it's just my turning today. It's not very fluid. Why do we get parody on that solo? It's going so well. And I hate that oil so much. It's the most annoying oil to do on big cubes. And we got another 51 with single parody this time. So yeah. Okay, let's do something exciting now. Let's do one-handed. I haven't done that in a while. I did injure my finger a little bit, so it won't be that fast, but let's see if we can get some good times here. I use my left hand for it to one-handed because it's just easier to do these arm moves with the pinky finger instead of doing it with my right hand. Alright. I'm predicting maybe like a 30-second solve. My best in competition is 20, but I used to practice with one-handed a lot, and I haven't done one-handed much. I used to have like a 25 average in competition and a 20 single. Now I'll be lucky if I can even get a sub 30. Oh, we got an H frame. Alright, we got a 27, so not that bad. The most fun to solve puzzle would probably be, that's difficult. Probably like something like a big cube, like this 9x9. Even though it's like, it takes way too long to solve. I solved it last stream. It takes way too long to solve, but it's kind of fun and rewarding once it's done. Or maybe something like one-handed too. That's pretty fun if I get good at it, which I'm not right now. That's why I'm having all these practice streams. I'm trying to get better at different events, just preparing for when competition to reopen, and I can go and shatter those records I have of my own. Alright, a sub 25, not bad for doing one-handed after a while. We've been going for 30 minutes. I might go for another 30 and then we'll call it a day. We're not gonna make the stream too long like the last one. I think we streamed for 2 hours last time, or an hour and a half last time. It was fun though. Oh, we all lock up right off the bat. All right, not a bad. All right, that's a +2, so that's technically a 28.7. So not great. We're gonna do a few more one-handed, and we'll just jump back into third right there because I think I'm turning down a little bit better now. Or never mind, I just screwed that up. We'll just do a regular solve on this tiny cube. I use this tiny cube for one-handed because it's easier to move. It's not regular size. It's I think a few millimeters shorter. Yeah, 16. All right. So don't use tiny cubes when solving. We're gonna start another average here because this is just some random solves. Or yeah, I just did a hand scramble here. We're just gonna do this, and we're moving to some official scrambles, or as official you can get online. So yep, not a great start to this one. And I'm completely messing up. I still don't know a few algorithms because I just chose not to, you know, remember them because they're too long and too complicated. So I just you know, improvise half the time on someone else. So now we're actually gonna do some actual CS timer generated scrambles. So we actually have something to go off of, and we can time ourselves, and it'll actually be valid. So yeah. Alright, there's 11. Alright, so we're back. We're back. So there's our first solve in our average. We got 11.75 in there. Well, let's see if we can pull off a sub. Well, let's say 13 average. No, that's pretty good for me overall because you usually get 13s or 14s. So yeah. Alright, there's a high 13. Not something we want, but it's not too bad either. It doesn't take the average completely. We got 12.88. So we're well on our way to get that sub 13 average. We gotta get some good solves here in the final two. See if we can get that. Maybe something better. Maybe a sub 12.5 or something. Oh no, I messed up. Yep, we got a 14 there because I broke up a F12 here in the beginning for no reason. Yeah, I find that once you practice bigger cubes, you kind of get better at 3x3 as well because it just makes it feel so much smaller, so you can spam TPS a little more. So that's why I start off my solves with a bunch of 5x5 solves. So I can just start to spam TPS on 3x3. Yep. Okay, we take that average in the end with that 14 and a 15. So we got 13.68 average, so not too bad, but not what I want either, so let's do another average. Practicing big cubes is also pretty fun because once you get good at it, it feels good to solve one. I just prefer big cubes to 3x3, but that's just my opinion. Why did I get a G perm on that? I could have easily had a 10 if I got something better, because I got a really good OLL. It's this one. It's where you have these two and then a 3 bar and a small shape up here. You can just spam that TPS, and it feels so good to do. And then we got a G perm off that, so not good. Or I think I'm doing the same scramble. Alright, we'll just hand scramble from here. We'll clear this right here and we'll start a new average. So we got 13.68, that's our best today. Let's see if we can get something better here. Just gotta solve this and then get some official scrambles in here. Alright, let's start. Let's see what we get in our first solve of this new average. Hopefully we get something better than our last average. Alright, a 12.4, a good way to start off this session, so hopefully we can consistently get those times. Let's see what happens though. Alright, 14.2. Not a good solve there. I didn't start off good with the cross. Yeah, there actually are some puzzles I still have some trouble solving. So I have it one right here. So it's called a Twisty Scoob. It's basically this puzzle, but it's twisted. So you can see it's the same on this face, but when you get to here, it gets twisted. So it's basically the same as solving this, but there's a few parity stuff on here that I still haven't figured out how to do. So half the time I get lucky and I don't have parity, and the other half the time I have to do that parity, and I kind of just guess and it works out sometimes. And half the time it doesn't work out and it's just sitting there unsolved until I try again for a few weeks. That wasn't a great solve. And we didn't have that. We had a hand scramble on that, so we're not going to count that. We're going to do an official scramble here. I used to love doing Sudoku. I had these books and I used to fill them all out. I wouldn't say I was good at them, I just spent a lot of time doing them. And that was before I started cubing, so I don't think they're really related, but maybe they are. I still like doing Sudoku. I occasionally do it from time to time. It's fun. It's a fun way to pass the time. So we got 13.569 here. Not a great solve, but not bad either. We're looking for something better than 13.68, I believe. That's what we got our last time. Square one. I am not good at square one. I forgot how to solve that actually. I still have my square one. It's in my closet right now, and it is unsolved. I haven't gotten around to solving it yet. I used to be decent. Not decent. I wasn't good, but I knew how to solve one. I officially got like a 50 average or something in a 40 something single, and there's a bad solve right there. But yeah, I'm not gonna square one. A vase. You know, if you could like drill in here and put some flowers, I could see it, you know. Alright, let's get the scramble in here. Not a good average right here, but you know, it's fine. We're having fun, you know. We don't have to have the best averages here. We're just practicing. Alright, there's a 12.9. And oh, we did get a better average this time. We got 13.6, so 0.08 seconds faster than our last one. We could do that, but I'm gonna need to get some flowers in here, and I don't have any. And I have to do this puzzle, and it's a fun puzzle. It turns kind of weirdly, so you can't turn it from here, but if you go like this, you could turn it this way. So it's a really weird puzzle. I'll actually scramble it and I'll try to solve it right now. And hopefully we don't get that parity thing I was talking about, because if we do, we're kind of screwed. I'll have to just do a bunch of random moves and hope it works. All right. Let's solve it. Let's see how we do. I think we're not. Nope, we got parity. So you see that these edges right here are flipped, and I have no idea how to fix that, so I just do a bunch of random moves, and it works out sometimes, but not all the time. So hopefully it works out this time. Nope. We're gonna keep on trying. A fast average. You know what? I think that just really depends on you, on what you want to do, because when I was solving a cube in like a minute, I considered 50 seconds to be a fast average, and now that I'm solving 13s and 12s and 14s, I consider like 10s and 9s to be fast averages. So it really depends on where you're at, because there's always going to be someone better than you, unless you're like a world-class cuber. So oh, yep, we cannot fix it. We cannot fix this parity we have here. Or can we? Nope. I'm just gonna scramble this again and try to solve it again, and hopefully we don't get parity this time. Just do a bunch of random moves, because I'm sure there's an algorithm for it. I don't think anyone's come up with it yet, or I just haven't looked for it. So I think I did make a how to solve a Twisties Cube video a long time ago, and I think I did have a parity algorithm in there, but I'm too lazy to go back to that old video and see what it is. Oh, okay. So we solved that one flipped edge, but we still have one left here. So let's see if we can flip that other edge we have. Nope. Let's see. Just do a bunch of random moves. If you've solved this cube, so this is a sledgehammer we have right here. I'm just doing those moves over and over again on different faces of the cube. Or, I don't think this is a cube, but yeah, just keep on doing those and then try to solve in the end and hope it works out. And did it? Oh, I dropped that. Did it work out? No, it did not. So we're just gonna leave that there, because it's gonna take me way too long to try to figure it out, or I'll just go ahead and look up my parity algorithm later. So yeah, let's just continue on with 3x3. We had a 13.68 average our first one, and we got 13.6 average, and yeah, let's see if we can continue that trend and get a better average here, better than 13.6. And we got a really good cross scramble here, just 3 moves. So completely messed up that solve. That could have easily been a 10 or something like that, but I completely bungled the F2L, and the cross was really nice. I should have looked ahead to the next two F2L pairs, but I just didn't. I just did the cross, so not good. Alright, let's see what we have here. And we got 12. So not a great start to the average, but we did get a good solve right there. Let's see if we can keep that up and get a better average than last time. Queen's Gambit. I've never watched that, but yeah, I feel like the vibe, it's kind of similar. I've never watched it though, so I can't say. Yep, and another bad solve right there. We're not doing great today. Oh, okay. That'd be a really good solve, but I messed that up, so that is a did not finish right there. So this average is definitely not gonna be better than the last one. I don't think it can be, and I don't know how to add a did not finish in here, so I'm just gonna add a 30-second, I'm just gonna add a 30-second solve, because hopefully we won't get anything worse than 30 seconds, or even just change that to a DNF. Okay. That works. And we got 13.8. So that is a 14.75 average. Not good. Not good. Okay, we're gonna do another average. Hopefully it's something better than that. I'm gonna try to pay more attention to my look ahead this time. Try to predict what next moves are gonna be more, and just pay attention more to what's going on. Okay, yeah, those are just some bad cases we got in the end. It wasn't a bad solve, but just some bad cases, because we got a V perm in the end, and we got some bad F12. I can't remember what we got now, but we're not doing good today. I'm gonna try some more slower turnings so I can pay more attention to my look ahead. Turns out that worked. So slow turning is the way to go. We got 12.75 there. We're gonna keep on turning this cube slowly so we don't lock up, and we can pay more attention to our look ahead. Alright, this is working out very well. We're gonna say that counts because we are not in a competition. So a 12.265. Slow turning is the way to go. Because when I just turn really fast, I just lock up, and that costs more time. If I just... Instead, I'll just turn very slowly. I messed up. Yep, 14.18. That could have been better, but I just messed up in the beginning. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got our final solve. This has to be a good one if we want a good average. Pressure's on. And we failed. Not a good solve here. Yep, we got a 15. Man, last stream I was getting like 13s, 12s, 11s all over the place, but this stream we got 110 and we just flopped of another 14 average, but it's better than the last 14 average. It was a 14.7 last time, so 14.01 this time. So you know what? Let's move on from 3x3 for a little bit now. You know what? Let's do something more interesting. What's a 2x2? You know, I'm not great at it. I average like 5 seconds to use Ortega. And I mess up half the time, so I'm not good at 2x2. I am color neutral though, so that's one good thing. I suppose everyone is, because it's pretty simple to be color neutral on this. Yep, 5.1. I really can't get any consistently. I can't really get lower than 5.1 because I don't think you can do that with Ortega unless you're, you know, really good, which I'm not. And there's a 6.5. Oh, we got a +5 or +2. So that was a 4.5, but that's gonna be a 6.5 because we had that extra move in there. Not a good scramble we got here. Yep, that's a 7.9. I guess I averaged like 6 on this. I got a sub 5 average in competition once and like a 3 single, I think. So yeah, not much better in competition either. So I never really practiced 2x2 that much because I just don't find it that interesting. You know, it's a lot of it's luck, or not luck. If you're really good, you're consistent getting like sub 3s, but you know, the getting singles is just all luck. So that was a 6.87 average there, so not good. 2x2 is actually pretty simple to solve. You only need to know like 2 algorithms, and it's pretty intuitive. So if you look up a tutorial or something, it's pretty simple to do. That's the first 2 I actually solved, 2x2, and then I solved one of these right here, Pyramix. I got kind of good at Pyramix, and then I stopped and I broke my other Pyramix, so I got this really crappy one now. I don't really do Pyramix, but this was the second puzzle I ever saw. This is actually the same one, so I can't find the first one because that was just a regular Rubik's brand cube, and I can't find where I put it anymore. So yeah, this and then the third right there was the third puzzle I solved. This was the first one, this was the second one, and then the third right there was the third puzzle I ever solved. I kind of, you know, made my way through those progressions. All right, let's see. Let's go back to some 5x5 because I was doing really good on 5x5 when we started. I was getting like a sub 120, 130s, so we'll see what we can get on 5x5 here. And maybe we're gonna go into some, you know, Q&A because I had some questions from my community post, and I made a community post around 2 years ago with the Q&A, and I got like 90 responses, but I never did a Q&A, so I still have those questions pending. So I might go ahead and do those. 143.546. So, mediocre. Yeah. It's better than my competition averages though, because my best competition average is 150, and I'm consistently getting underneath that. So, and that's good, I guess. We're gonna do some more 5x5 solves, and then we're gonna go into that Q&A, because I have a lot of questions from 2 years ago that haven't been answered. We're actually gonna do orange here today. Let's see, it's a lot better. I usually don't do orange because I don't like it, but in this case it's just good. Alright, 141. Another mediocre solve. Not too bad, not too great. I am not, because they're actually all canceled because of COVID, and I don't know when they're gonna reopen. I think maybe next year they'll reopen. The last competition I went to was in 2019. I want to say 2019, but it might be 2018, because I took a break from cubing, like a year-long break, and then COVID hit, and then competition just stopped. So yeah, so not soon. And then GoPro quality, it's it fluctuates a lot. It really depends on the settings you choose. If you go with the highest 4K, 4K 60, or 4K 4K 60, it just doesn't work. You need like a really high-end SD card, and I kind of lost a bunch of footage because of that, because I had it set to 4K and my memory card couldn't handle that, so I lost a bunch of footage that way. So it's not good. I mean, it's good, but you gotta be really specific with it. We're just gonna spam TPS on this solve. See if that gets us anywhere. We're gonna go as fast as we can. And we can't do it on edge frame, because if I go as fast as I cannot find any pieces. Let's see if our strategy works in the end. Looks like we're gonna get parity here, man. That's not great. Or no, we're not gonna get parity. We just have to flip some edges. And this could be a good solve if we can speed it up. And we can. Alright, so we're really close to getting a sub 130 there, but this is actually a pretty good solve. 132.63. Kind of spam TPS in there. And yeah, that's it for the FabFab. Let's go ahead and answer some old questions now. We're not going to be answering all of them because that'll take way too long, and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of repetition in there. So let's go to my old community post, and we'll go to my last one because there's 4 questions here. Oh, nope, wrong one. And right here. So we got 5 questions in here. Let's just start. So, any tips on a growing channel? You know, just post consistently. That's what I did when I first started, and then once I got kind of big, I kind of stopped because I had a bunch of work to do, and yeah, I got kind of lazy. I'm trying to get back into that habit of posting a lot more and daily, kind of get that schedule going on, but I haven't done that yet. But these live streams are kind of helping. All right, what cube do you want that you don't have? Let's see. It's a tough one. If we're going with no price range, obviously the 19x19, or I think it's the 17x17. I'm not sure which one it is, but the biggest cube possible, you know, and you know, maybe something more interesting, like a big mega mix. I'm not sure what the biggest order is called, like a penta mix or a, I think it's called the Exa mix. So one of those maybe. Can I get modded? No, I have 1 mod and we have 7 viewers right now, so we really don't need 2. You play Smash? Yeah, I play Smash Bros sometimes. I don't have a Switch, so whenever I go to some maybe friend's house, I go ahead and play that. I'm not very good, but Kirby Smacks. Biggest cube. My biggest cube is this 9x9 right here. Yeah, I solved it last stream. Do you know how to solve a blindfold? I'm actually working on how to solve a cube blindfolded. I'm getting pretty close. So far what I can do is I can write down a bunch of letters. So I'll write down like I think it's 20 to 25 letters down, and once I write this down, I can just look at those letters, then I can solve the entire cube. It's kind of like if we do one algorithm right here, you can see that these 2 edges are switched, so it's kind of using that. And then if we do another algorithm, if I can remember what it is, yeah, it just switches these 2 corners. So you can use all those commutators, or I guess, to, you know, solve the entire thing using just letters. And then, is there a Dota Droid cube? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, so those were all the questions we had from the community post we had 3 days ago. Now let's go to our questions. Let's just Control F this and see where it is, because I used to have a lot of community posts. All right, we actually had okay, I had 2 community posts, both with around more than 50. So we're gonna start with the oldest one and see what it is. Alright, actually, I think I did this, but you know what? I'm gonna do it again because that was 2 years ago and nobody remembers. So I'm just gonna pick some interesting ones from here and see what we have.